Since there's a lot of University of Hawaii students here, you would probably all have seen this movie. I once talked with a student in one of my classes about Bladerunner, and he said, all my professors teach Bladerunner. So I think it must be a part of the required curriculum in every department at the University of Hawaii. And so this poem is inspired by Bladerunner, but it also has a reference to John Keats. So that makes it very topical, since we just had a John Keats movie. There's a famous poem by Keats in which it's referred to usually as To Fanny Brawn. It was a poem that was a fragment left after he died. There was a bit about this living hand, now alive and vital, will, when I am no longer breathing. The whole sense of mortality, the sense that his living hand would somehow, be something that she might be conscious of even after he's dead. And if you remember the concluding sort of climactic part of Bladerunner, where the Rutger Hauer robot character reaches out and saves the Harrison Ford character, and the whole bit about his hand there that plays. So this poem is Bladerunner. A benighted city of lost angels stains the screen with whiskey-colored light, smoke rising from nowhere or everywhere, and we are the film noir green pilgrim. The detective, the savage, the savvy, foolish, decent, indecent guy who is trying to understand and might want to do the right thing if he could figure out what it might be. While the code he thinks he murders by gets him only lost or losses. The other, the perfect man, who is not a man, whispers an elegy for his desire not to die, speaking mystic visions no mere human could believe, romanticized by perfected but entirely mortal robot eyes that have seen the amazing, attack ships on fire off the shoulder of Orion, sea beams glittering in the dark near the Tannhauser Gate, moving moments lost in time, frame by frame, and endlessly repeated. Because it's always time to die with maudlin tears, even in absurdly lovely quietude, lost in the rain and out of place amidst the run-and-gun sins of Cinema City, where crushed skulls can spill blood like popcorn down the aisle, we find ourselves at the last in the grip of this future's medieval melancholia, ripe with the odor of a dying Southern California. A Frankenstein become John Keats offers his living hand as if it were our own, or as if it were not.